Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Rahul Tyagi and today's video is on Power Platform CoE Starter Kit. And today's video theme is driving success with governance. So those who are new to CoE, so CoE is basically Center of Excellence in an organization that derives innovation and improvement and brings together like-minded people with similar goals to share knowledge and success. So before moving to the concept of CoE Starter Kit in Power Platform, let's discuss the common questions that are being asked by the client who are using this Power Platform. So this will give you a more clarity about this CoE Starter Kit. So here are the set of common questions like how do I manage the compliance of my Power Platform apps and flows? How do I clean up the unused resources? How can I handle the apps for which the owners have left the organization, rendering them orphaned? How do I see the inventory reports? I want to see all the apps and flows, their connections and their owners, everything available in my tenant. And how can I simplify the ALM, that is application lifecycle management process? And the answer to this question is CoE, that is Center of Excellence Starter Kit. So let's understand what is Center of Excellence Starter Kit. As we know, Power Platform is a low-code solution that basically allows only citizen developers, but also uh, professional developers to connect over uh, 700 data sources. Therefore, it is crucial to implement governance and security models to mitigate the risk of data leakage or unauthorized usage of your data or apps outside your organization. So, to initiate the governance process, one option is to start from the scratch and build your own template. And the other option is that is offered by Microsoft is a template approach, that is CoE Starter Kit, that combines with Power Automate, Power Apps, Power BI dashboard, and that helps in enabling you to kickstart your governance process at a scale. So let's understand what all are the components that are used in this CoE Center of Excellence Starter Kit. So this is basically the combination of multiple solution files. And the first solution file that you need to install is the core solution file that you can see here. Okay, that has main, this core solution file has main flows, all the required tables that are basically used for performing the main functionalities of Center of Excellence. And over top of that you can also install on the top of this core component you can also install other components. And these other components are first the governance component that basically identify the orphan, complex and unused resources. The second is the audit log component that basically get Power Platform audit data from M365, that is Microsoft 365 Security Center. And the third one is the nurture component. Basically, this component is used to create some apps with which you can share the best practices. So these all are the component that you can install over the core component. So there are some other component also that are called as independent component that need not any that don't need any installation of any core component. So these components are like innovation backlog. So this innovation backlog, the purpose of this component is basically it is used to submit ideas for the apps and flows that you need to build for your organization. And the second component is the ALM accelerator component. So this basically simplifies ALM processes by creating pipelines and backends and apps from which you can put the code in basically the source control. And source control can be GitHub and or it can be like you can say DevOps. And the last component, last independent component is the theming component, which basically provide makers with enterprise themes so that they can focus on the real-time business problems. So let's understand like what kind of Power BI dashboard or Power Apps being offered by this CoE Starter Kit. So this is one of the report that is in form of Power BI dashboard being shared by CoE Starter Kit, and this help you to basically familiarize with the resources and makers that are already in there in your environment. So in case like someone asks like how many total environments are there, so you can easily share this information from this report, and how many environments are created in this month. So there are 8 environments that are being created in this month. And someone asks like in your environment, that is Power Apps Cat demo environment, how many apps are there? So in Power Apps Cat demo environment, there are 39 apps and 35 flows. If someone asks like who is the top app maker within all the environment, so Megan Brown is the top app maker within all the environment. And someone asks like who all are the can could you please share the name of the cities where these uh, top app makers are? So it also gives you the information of top app maker cities. And it apart from that, it also gives the information about like in case someone want to know like what all are the total custom component connectors or component that are being developed. So there are 25 custom component as per this dummy report being developed in environments. So this is the one of the demo report that I have shown you that basically comes with this CoE starter kit that can help you to get this relevant information. And the second, this is the Power Apps that also comes with CoE Starter Kit, and this basically give you the information about the orphaned apps, and this the same app will can be used to assign the new owners to these orphaned apps. And apart from this, there is also a developer compliance center. So basically, this is basically for identify your requirements and what information you will need per app or per maker. What happens to non-compliant apps or non-compliant apps or makers, and how will you support your maker community in building compliant apps that flow best practices. So let's now talk about the license that are being required for this CoE starter kit. So Microsoft 365 licenses like E1, E3, and E5 is required to use the Office 365 connectors like Outlook, SharePoint, and Groups. And CoE starter kit in production environment required, or premium license are basically required for all the users who are interacting with CoE starter kit. Power Apps per user or per app, or Power Automate per user or per app license, or the combination of these basically is required. And if I specifically talk about the Dataverse for Teams, uh, for Team CoE, then Power Automate per user license will be required for admins running the sync flows, and no additional license will be required for the users who are basically only interacting with any of the Canvas app. So this is all about the license requirement for CoE starter kit. So thank you for watching my video. In case you like my video, do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Rahul M365. Thank you.